How long a wait did you have?
An hour and a half, and she didn't tell me everything I needed, so now I have to go back to my hometown and come back here.
Wow, so you had to wait an hour and a half just to figure out that you didn't have enough information. Where's your hometown?
Cheshire?
Cheshire. Okay, well, that's a pretty long drive, too, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So, do you have a job?
Yep.
And is this taking you away from your job?
It's my 1 day off in 3 weeks.
And you got to spend half of it at DMV, it appears.
Yeah.
There was an article in a newspaper a couple of weeks ago that said that Connecticut had the second longest wait lines of any state in the country for DMV, just ahead of California. I think 15 or 20 seconds. Don't you think Connecticut ought to be able to do a better job?
Yeah, I definitely do. It's not as big as California, so.
Well, we're not as big as California, so it should be a tougher there. But we're also one of the wealthiest states in the country, so you'd think they'd get this together, right?
I think so. Yeah. It's too bad. I wasted a beautiful day.
So when you have problems like this, do you blame anybody?
Well, I mean, I asked a lot of people what I needed, and it still didn't seem to get the answers, so.
But who's in charge of all this? I mean, who's in charge of DMV? Who ought to make this run well for the citizens?
I have no idea. I don't know who runs the DMV.
Well, you know the DMV is run by the state government, right? It's not the federal government.
Okay, yeah. It's state, yeah.
So the governor's the head of the state government. Do you know who our governor is?
No, that's bad. I know. I don't know.
That's okay. No, a lot of people are busy, and you're busy, and you're busier than you need to be because you're being held up for half a day by a organization that's maybe not being run as well as it should. So, but do you hold government accountable when you come into a government-run facility like this and things don't work well? Do you get mad at your government?
Yes, definitely. If it's representing you, then you better make sure it's doing well.
So when you get mad at government, does that make you go vote for different leadership and different policies?
Yeah, it will.
All right, good. Well, are you registered to vote?
Yes, I am.
So I'm running for governor.
Are you?
Yeah, and I promise you, if you vote for me and I get elected to office, I'll fix this DMV. We won't waste half of a day off for you in the future. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
All right, will you go and vote on November 4th?
Sure, yes.
Thank you very much for your time. I'm Tom Foley, and I approve this message.